What is the harm in using personal empowerment techniques and other individual capabilities?
Many are wondering about personal empowerment techniques and other, such as self-motivation and development through neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, especially when there are those who testify that these methods work and have changed their lives to the better. There is no doubt that it is an obvious and legitimate question, but we also wonder about the extent of the success of these technologies in reality, and how can we judge whether a change has actually occurred, and is it real and permanent? Is it really beneficial for their lives? We have a duty to be cautious regarding the subject of personal empowerment techniques because they have several issues. We mention some. First, as the case with alternative psychological techniques, human empowerment techniques do not belong to classical psychology, but are modern, and most of them are not based on solid scientific foundations, and there are no new studies or research on them that confirm their effectiveness. Second, the problem with these techniques is that their focus is ego, personal interest, and personal effort alone, as they speak of infinite powers of personal capabilities, they must be activated. They claim that there are infinite capabilities that a person can detonate is an illogical and unproven claim that is scientifically unproven. Rather, it is a tempting term for advertising and marketing only. How can a created and finite person possess unlimited capabilities? Third, in these techniques, the end justifies the means. There are no moral values or laws that drive it. The priority is their personal interest, even if it is at the expense of others. It is an attempt to control and exploit others. Fourth, just as the promoters of cults promise their followers absolute happiness and salvation, so do most of the promoters of human empowerment techniques promise their followers imaginary promises, supernatural achievements, and supernatural abilities. Fifthly, most of these techniques are related to the New Age movement, and some of them are very dangerous spiritually, such as the law of attraction, which has nothing to do with scientific laws, but rather from sorcery and magic. They claim that a person can attract good to himself by the power of reason and thought, and that by self-suggestion and power of imagination. They claim that ideas become matter in reality, and all dreams and wishes come true in this way. Indeed, through these techniques, which were mainly set up to train and activate professional cadres in institutions, companies, and banks, cults infiltrated with its misleading thought and teachings to become a fashion and a very profitable commercial means. There is no objection to take some useful practical advice from human empowerment, such as organizing time, waiting and training talents, and what has to do with effective and wise leadership and the like. Knowing that some church referees use some empowerment skills to train ministers and pastors, certainly with evangelical Christian standards and values. We advise extreme caution in selecting human empowerment books or enrolling in training courses before making sure about its neutrality and seriousness.